basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Last game for the Warriors, they pick up the W against Phoenix.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
You're right. A lot of wide open spaces. They were running around undefended all night.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin Durant is back after missing most of 2015 after requiring a third surgery to repair a bone in his foot. He said it was the first time I had to face something being snatched away from me that I loved so much. I just tried to stay positive and feel that if I put the same work ethic in, then things will turn out all right for me. Kevin?
Great to have him healthy and back out on the floor, DA. Thank you. And as you evaluate teams here early in the season, Chris, aside from the obvious teams, what are you looking for?
I mean, well, point differential is another thing. This can be just as much as an indicator as wins and losses. I'm also looking at the team's chemistry. You know, sometimes teams are still figuring out, but you know the talent is there.
And Portland starts out with the ball. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Lillard and McCollum, the explosive backcourt pair. Harkless is out there with Aminu, and it's Plumlee in at the center position.
Beautiful lead pass. The finisher never has to break stride.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Shot on the wing, drained for 2 points.
You know, that's the thing about Curry. He gets so much defensive attention. I mean, it doesn't even faze him anymore.
Lillard outside. Plumlee with the screen. They set the screen. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here's the three. Curry can't get it to go.
And Al-Farouq Aminu had bounced around a little bit in the league, but you know, the Blazers GM who drafted him to the Clippers signed him to fill that starting small forward role. And with the way he's shooting the three ball, I mean, that contract is looking like a great value. And remember, this is still a very young player. His best basketball could still be ahead of him.
And here's Pachulia after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go. Back to Pachulia. He kicks it to Curry. Jacks up a three. No good that time. Nice D from Lillard. Aminu, no one around him. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. And here is Curry. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. Passes it to Pachulia. Plumlee with the steal. McCollum kicks to Aminu. Back to McCollum. 54 seconds left in the first. Aminu dishes to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Aminu, the pass to McCollum. Misses the three. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Curry setting the pick for Durant. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lillard with it, picked up by Thompson. Plumlee with the screen. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. The Warriors pull it in.
Total breakdown on defense there, but fortunately he missed out.
Durant kicks to Green. Count that bucket.
Inside, outside, in transition. Draymond's an extremely versatile scorer.
Now here's Lillard. He's coming off a 19-point game against Chicago. A three from McCollum. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Trailblazers lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that inspiration and passion originated.
Comes from me being 8 years old and me just saying I wanted to be the best player. You know, first off, at 8 years old, you want to be the best player in your neighborhood, and that's where it comes from. Just always want to be the best, and no matter where I'm playing at. And if I keep working each and every year, I've gotten better. You know, if I continue to just keep working, I've seen improvements.
Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best?
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Oh, yeah, great communication. The guys are quick and rotating help and playing with a lot of energy.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Portland, Davis is out there with Von. Then it's Allen Crabbe. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Turner in at the 3 slot. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. While the casual fan, sometimes sitting further away from the court, doesn't always hear all the talking that's going on between the players, among the players. Chris on the floor. How important is that communication between teammates, among players on the same team on the floor?
Great question, Kevin. I mean, it's tremendously important. You know, let's just think about some plays. Over 60% of the plays in games are pick and roll plays. So when you think about that, the big man has to communicate to the guard, or he's going to get his head knocked off on every type screen. Also, the big fellas in the back of the defense, they're the ones that can see the floor and everything on the floor that's going on. So it's very important that they communicate from the back. Also, guards communicating the play calling, whether offensively or defensively. So communication is very important, and yeah, it's a lot of fun if you're a fan. If you can ever get a ticket down close, you know, hey, you'll hear some funny stuff out there.
Now here's Crabbe. He had 15 points last outing. Back to Davis. Outside Turner. Feeds it to Davis. Outside Turner. Iguodala with the steal. Pass to McCaw. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. McCaw has got 4 this quarter.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
And everyone remembers the Warriors' regular season last year. But, Chris, the highlight of all of it had to be the beginning. They rattled off a record 24 consecutive wins to start the season.
Well, Kevin, what is most amazing to me about how the start of their season went was how they were able to keep their focus. When you are on a win streak like that, everyone is gunning for you. You have the bullseye on your back. They're giving you the best game that they've got. That focus also helped the Warriors with their lengthy home streak. You have to be as tough as nails mentally to reach win streaks like that.
Here's West. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. That one goes. Count it. West has got his first points in this one. And Lillard kicks to Crabbe. Lillard attacking. He can't get that one to fall. So Golden State will take it the other way. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, and when your bench is putting up major points, it makes the whole offense that much more difficult to defend. They went to blowout city.
Here's Lillard after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
He just lost where he was on the court. It ended up out of bounds there.
And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for West. And Ian Clark subbed in for McCaw. Portland also making some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Davis. Aminu comes in for Vonleh. And McCollum subbed in for Lillard. Here's Clark. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Iguodala, the pass to Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Green's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's McCollum. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To stop the run. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in.
That's just length and wingspan. I mean, Livingston able to succeed defensively despite his lack of strength.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Warriors on top. They lead by 6. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the half. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. They really touched on the right formula in the second quarter as they were able to pull out to a 6-point lead before the halftime break. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they're not matching up well defensively, giving up a lot of open looks, a lot of easy points. They're allowing a crazy high shooting percentage, 60% and up. Time to step it up quick.
It is just about time now for the third quarter to begin. After the final buzzer sounds, the three of us will still be sitting here talking to you.
Actually, it's 4 people.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. One of the stories here, Draymond Green getting it done today.
Just a quality performance, and we do expect to see that from him, and he's always setting the bar high for himself, and sometimes I think we just kind of get numb to how good this guy really is.
Well, success breeds confidence. You can see it in his body language. He believes in everything he's doing right now.
And with the NBA game changing rapidly, Chris, the tactics have to change with it. When you look at all the NBA coaches, is there one who stands above the rest who is very good strategic?
Well, you just have to love Greg Popovich. I mean, because you've seen him adapt to the game. He was known for a half-court team when he had the Twin Towers, a slow-down pace, and he got some guards that could take it and shoot the three, and he sped the game up. And that's what you like to see, someone that uses all the rules and strategy of the game.
Yes.
And doesn't just become hardened in one way and playing. And I think his versatility just shows how great of a coach he is.
Well said. He adds the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Pachulia is out there with Green, and it's Durant in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors 5. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. There's the screen. Harkless with it. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the basket by McCollum.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Warriors leading by 3. Outside Curry. It's good.
Oh, attacking all the way. Curry taking it right into the painted area.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
You can't possibly watch Steph and not wonder what he is capable of this season. Many thought 300 threes was out of the question prior to his record-setting 2016 season. He goes and hits 402. Simply astounding.
Here's Thompson following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Here's Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got his first 2 points of the night.
Always pushing the action offensively. He puts so much pressure on the defense.
Plumlee with the screen. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Durant, pass to Pachulia. He feeds it to Curry. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. And many tried to put into perspective what Curry did by hitting 402 threes last season, Chris. It's like saying a baseball player hits 100 home runs or a running back scores 45 touchdowns or so. I mean, the numbers are amazing.
The numbers are impeccable, but what I liked even more was Steph's attitude toward the whole thing. He said if he got close, he would go for it. He needed 8 going into the final day to reach an even 400. And he even put on the show, dropping in 10 on that night. 10.
Plumlee with the screen. Lillard dishes to Harkless, and Plumlee kicks to Lillard. Curry with the defensive effort.
Oh, he couldn't have asked for a better look there. He just didn't get it to go.
Here's Durant. The good-looking shot from the wing. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter. The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 6. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Just make simple passes. We got caught trying to make a great pass out of the simple pass.
Great communicator. Terry Stotts always teaching and developing his guys.
And he likes that they're playing unselfishly, that they're willing to pass, but take some mustard off the hot dog.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. On the floor for Portland, they've got Turner. Myers Leonard is out there with Plumlee. Then it's Allen Crabb, and it's Harkless in at the 3 slot. Portland with the ball. They trail by 6. Shots good by Turner.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here, Clark.
I mean, at some point, you got to think about subbing some of these guys out, getting them a little bit of a breather. They just can't keep up.
Now here's Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant. Now Crabb. It's Clark with the rebound.
They have to be happy at least with how they set it up. Most of the time, that's a sure make.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Simple rule of team rebounding. Everyone needs to box out someone when the shot goes up. A number of assignments were missed right there.
And the Warriors making a change here. West is checked in.
One shot.
A free throw off from Plumlee. The Warriors leading. Here's Clark. Offline with his 3. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Turner passes to Harkless. To the inside. Leonard. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Now here's Green. He dishes it to Clark. From the arc, it's good from long range. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Grab dishes to Turner. From the stripe, Draymond Green pulls it in. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And there's the pass to McCall, and he dunks it down.
Always keeping his head up. Draymond rarely misses the open man.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 5. A minute 20 left to play here in the 4th. Some changes for Golden State. Machulia, he's checked in for West. Klay Thompson comes in, and Steph Curry subbed in for Ian Clark. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard comes in for Evan Turner. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Lillard outside. Back to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And if you came to see offense, folks, then you are getting your money's worth.
These two teams are really shooting a terrific percentage from the field. Both offenses are like well-oiled machines.
Now, here's Thompson. And a miss there on the triple.
Shocking, he bricked out. That shot usually is money for him.
Here's Crabbe. Yes! A tremendous three to tie it up.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
And that's what the fans came to see, baby. Tremendous shot in the clutch.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Golden State. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. McCollum's checked in. 3 outside. Hins the 3.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 3. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Three-pointer, Lillard nails it. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Well, I guess from that distance, the defense thought he'd dish it off.
Oops. Now a timeout called by Golden State. is Golden State. Curry outside. Misses the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. To take the lead. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. Timeout called the Warriors. They're losing by 3. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So here is Golden State. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Plumlee with the screen. Three-pointer, Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard. Curry. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back for Mason Plumlee. Let's go to Shaq. What can you say about his performance?
Coming off a loss, the last thing they wanted was to drop back-to-back ball games. He made sure that would not happen. Love the gutsy effort he gave tonight, Ernie.
You talk about a dominant shooting performance. He had defenders draped all over him, and he never looked flustered, and he never looked confused, and his confidence was never shaken.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. It's a long line at the buffet, though.
Yeah. Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Oh,
yes. I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.